It's time to talk BBQ Fridays, Andy. That's what's going on. We're outside right now. Certainly as barbecue weather, tonight's a good night for it. A lot of people don't have a lot of time to let marinades sit and make your meat taste better, whether it's fish, chicken, or beef, whatever it happens to be. But we have an idea for you this morning. Alicia Vandenherk from Three Farmers Camelina Oils here with a marinade, Alicia, that takes a lot less time than usual, right?
Right, yeah, actually. So I think a lot of people, number one, they don't get their meat kind of pulled the day before to thaw in time. Nobody's thinking that far ahead.
Nobody decides what you're having for dinner till day of.
Normally marinades have to sit overnight or for several hours.
Sure.
So the alternative to that is a really nice glaze. And I'm going to show you one using our Three Farmers Camelina oil, which works perfect for glazes and marinades because it doesn't gel in the cooler.
Okay.
So,
loud construction trucks going
so I'm just going to
now.
mix it up in a bowl here. I have the roasted garlic and chili.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put some honey. So when you're doing a glaze, you use kind of like a lot of sugar or some honey because it'll stick to the outside of the meat when you're putting it on the grill.
Okay.
And that's what it's going to give it the flavor. Like typically you could put it in the fridge for like an hour or so, you'll get a little bit better. But another thing I like about grilling is the fact that you can put everything on the grill, right? It's like cooking everything in the same pan. So I'm actually going to have you do up some vegetables and potatoes using our roasted onion and basil camelina oil, which complements that really well. So just be generous.
Okay.
Camelina oil makes everything taste amazing. You can't screw up with that.
Quickly, while you're keep working here, but for a lot of people who don't know what camelina oil is, what is it?
So it's an ancient oil seed that my father, my two neighbors, literally Three Farmers, grow, press, and bottle in southeast Saskatchewan.
Yes.
It's cold pressed and natural, high in omega-3, a smoke point of 475, and a beautiful, beautiful flavor. So I've used it here in this this kind of glaze, and I just put some chicken drumsticks.
You're just kind of coating the chicken drumsticks,
just coat it, massage it in, and it actually works really nice for fish as well.
Oh, okay.
So this is the wonderful thing about this glaze is that you can use it for fish. It would go nice with pork, and it's 4 simple ingredients: soy sauce, honey, camelina oil, and a little bit of brown sugar. So I'm just going to oil the skin side of the salmon.
Yeah, you don't want it to stick, right?
Yeah, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the glaze on top of this as well.
Nice, okay.
And if you want to just open the barbecue there, we've been preheating.
I can be your sous chef.
Yeah. And the great thing about camelina has a 475-degree Fahrenheit smoke point, so it's not going to like smoke and burn on you, and it works really well for high temperature cooking. Okay, so we're going to slap that down, and that'll take probably about 15 minutes on the barbecue. Yeah. The legs will probably take about 20.
The Three Farms, by the way, that grow the camelina, what's used for the camelina oil, near Estevan, you're saying, right? For our Saskatchewan friends.
Yeah, a small town Saskatchewan called Mydale, Saskatchewan, actually.
Oh, I know exactly where that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's where I grew up.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll just slap these on the barbecue, and then if you want to wrap up, or I guess you only have one hand there, right?
Yeah.
So wrap up these potatoes.
Yeah.
And throw them on as well.
And again, this is what you're talking about, everything smack dab in the middle of one thing.
It's like cooking in the same pan almost.
Sure.
Great, and we just let it go. These all kind of take about the same amount of time too.
Sure, should I close it up then?
Yeah, close it up.
Great.
And we let it grill away.
Okay.
And yeah, so our flavored oils work really, really well for just quick barbecuing. Like the garlic and chili oil would have been really nice on the potatoes. It would have been even nice just over the fish on its own.
Are the oils good for, I'm a big fan of dipping bread.
Yes.
Are they good for that as well?
Yes, they're literally good for everything. Top your popcorn, dip your bread, make your pasta, make your dressings, and locally grown, healthy alternative because of high omega-3s, and just really, really versatile, clean, and easy to use in your kitchen. So.
If people want to find out about Three Farmers, how do they do that?
Threefarmers.ca. We actually just launched a new website that has amazing information and recipes. It'll have this TV segment and link to our blog right after, and you can also go on there and find out who your farmer was.
Oh, nice.
If you purchase a bottle here in Calgary with this batch number, you can go onto the website, punch it in, up pops the face of your farmer, the GPS location of the crops, seeding days, harvesting tactics, anything and everything you want to know.
Find out literally where it comes from.
Right, exactly.
Thanks, Alicia. We're going to show off the finished product in just a few minutes here around the.
I love this part of my job, BBQ Friday. I get Taylor-Tar to come on out here, they get dirty, and I get to show the finished product. And somebody has to sample it. I just happen to be on the scene here. Alicia, I love what it looks like here, and the grill marks are perfect. You know, when it comes to the oil, and I want to ask you about the seafood, because I always find it, finding the perfect oil for a seafood on the grill or wherever it might be is important because you don't want the seafood will take on so much taste. How does this work with like a salmon or a trout?
It actually goes really, really well with seafood because the flavor of the oil, the natural one especially, is slightly like snow peas or asparagus. It's not too earthy. It has a nice sweetness to it, but it's very, very mild. So it's not heavy like a lot of really strong olive oils can be, and it complements fish, it complements pork, it complements a lot of different types of meats or herbs and vegetables because it will take on their flavors. It won't overpower the flavors.
That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah.
Going to be trying this on the grill this summer. Thank you so much, and I'll be sampling in a second. Going to give you a sample of the forecast over the next 7 days. Break it down for you like this. Our forecast high today, 14 degrees. That's coming off yesterday's high of 15. We've got a north-northeast breeze at about, 10 kilometers per hour. Could be a little stronger than that, but the breeze not so much too intense today. We'll see our overnight low temperature down to 5. 19 degrees tomorrow, partly cloudy for your Saturday. Sunday, sunshine and 21. Best chance showers back to work, back to school on Monday, 17. Lingering chance on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, 15. Call it a sun cloud mix, 17. And partial cloud cover on Thursday. That's your 7-day forecast. Again, just pick your spots, but good for the grill all weekend long. And look at that shot there. Talking about the seafood, yes, indeed. And I was, you look at perfect. I wasn't too sure about the seafood itself, but we got it in motion out here live, corner of 5th and 7th, you guys, and lots for me to sample. I've got to be the one to try this out, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's your job, Andrew. More mouth-watering stuff.